Howdy folks. Hey, welcome back to Gifford Rope Walk. We've demonstrated 3 of our 4 games. We've demonstrated Fitchel, which is Viking chess. We've done Daldos, which is the Viking boat, sorry or trouble game. And we've done 9 Man's Morris. All 3 of those games are a one-on-one competition. And this game is not a one-on-one. This is called Gluckshaus, which is translated to as the House of Fortune. And it's a gambling game, and it is best played with multiple people. A lot of folks like to play this with trinkets. If you ever go to a Renaissance, they have this game. You'll see stones or flowers or rocks or animals. We got some really cute ducks and glass turtles. And so when we demonstrate this game, I'll have some trinkets already on it and let the kids roll their dice, and they'll get to keep the trinkets on the game, and that also helps to introduce the game to travelers. This was not one of my original games. There was a lot of requests for this game. There's a lot of people that like this game, and so by demand, I've made my own version of this. It looks kind of castle-esque. You got the big rocks at the top where the open walkway is. This here, the 7 is the wedding. There's some pictures of some weddings going on. There's a pig down here in the number 2, and there's a crown up here at number 12. And the way that this gambling goes, it's like reverse craps, if you will. And you can play with trinkets, but I also brought some other ideas. I kind of joked that you could play with Oreos, but you could play with candy. You could even very easily turn it into a drinking game. It does not have to be alcohol. We have a local hardware store, Atwood's, that has all of these interesting flavors. I even have bacon and hamburger sodas and all these other sodas. So you could put an empty cup on the numbers and play the same way. So I'll explain the rules. The rules are very short. There's just a couple simple rules, and it's burned here on the board. If you roll a 7, the 7 is the wedding. So anytime you roll 7, which that's going to be the most popular roll with a 2-sided dice, you're going to leave a gift at the wedding. Now that's the one that piles up and everybody's really excited about. Okay, I roll a 7, so I have to leave a gift. The next person rolls a 7, and the gifts just keep piling up and piling up until somebody wins that. And I'll explain how you win it at the moment. But 7, you always leave a gift if you roll a 7. Now all of these other ones, except for the 12 and the 2, 11, 3, 6, 10, 5, 8, and 9, there's a simple rule that if you roll the number and there's nothing on it, then you leave something. Now, if there's something on the number when you roll it, you get to keep it. It's just a simple 1-to-1 exchange. If you roll a 5 and there's nothing on the 5, well, then you put something on the 5. The next person rolls. If there's a 5, they get it. This game is played best with multiple people, 3, 4, 5. The more the merrier, because that lets this pile up and it gets all the excitement going. So as you're playing and you're leaving candies or you're leaving your items on the board, the 2 is called the lucky pig. Now if you roll a 2, you get everything except for the wedding, because it's rude to take from the wedding. But as the lucky pig, you win all of the other numbers. Anything else that has an item on it, you get it. Now, the 12, as the king, well, as the king, there is nothing rude that you can do, so you get everything, including the wedding. The only other number that's not on the board, if you haven't noticed, is the number 4. The number 4 in medieval time frames was death or end of the turn. If you roll a 4, your turn ends immediately. You don't get anything, and it doesn't cost you anything. Your turn just ends. And that's the simplicity of the game. You roll your dice. Okay, I rolled a 10. There's nothing on a 10. I like the peaches, so I'm going to be the peach guy. So I leave something on the 10. The next person will roll the dice. Now they got a 7. Now as a 7, you leave a gift at the wedding. All right, the third person rolls. They've got a 3. 3 is empty. So we're going to put one of theirs on there. Okay, now it's my turn again. A 5. Now there's already an item on the 5, so I get to keep it. All right. They roll an 8. There's something on the 8, so we get that back. You'll see sometimes you're going to win your own stuff back. 10 for the gummy bear guy. Okay, the 10 right here already. Oh, that's an 11. Here's my 10 right here. Now you'll see the numbers aren't lined up in perfect order. You'll see the 3's up here, the 5. It's scattered a little differently, and different boards are made a little different. I've seen some of this game that's done in a circle fabric, so you can pull the rope and cinch it up. I like the wood myself. It lays flat. It all goes together and collapses, and you can stack it and put it back in the bag. For me, it allows you to set your trinkets just a little bit better than them rolling all over the place. But this is my own little take on it. But if you were to do drinks, you could use cups or you could use shot glasses and put those on the numbers. And then you pick your beverage, you roll your dice. If it's empty, you pour. If it's full, you drink. You could do a little truth or dare if you wanted to. You could turn this into that kind of a game where you take some of the choice out and you allow chance to play a part. Where you have different dares and you rip them up and you put the dares or the truths on the paper and then you roll and you see what comes out. And then you go for it that way. This is a great combination between luck and some fun. So this has been a pretty good game a lot of folks have asked about. Again, it's called Gluckshaus, the House of Fortune. You roll your dice. A 4, your turn ends. A 2, you win everything except for the wedding. A 12, you win everything. All of the other numbers are a 1-to-1. If there's something on it, you get it. If it's empty, you put something on it. And the 7 is the wedding. And if you ever roll a 7, you just keep adding gifts and adding gifts and adding gifts. And it keeps piling up until someone rolls the 12 and everybody's excited and yells and screams because they won the 7. So that is Gluckshaus, and I'll put a link there on our website. If you have some interest in that, we can ship those to you. A great game and lots of different ways to play it. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the comments there, and we'll see if we can get those answered for you. This one's fairly straightforward, but there's still some fun things to try out and see what you can do with it. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye.